Welcome to the Socialette podcast, where we empower you with the marketing know-how you need to create the business of your dreams. I'm your host, Steph Taylor, and I'm a marketing nerd, Shiraz lover, and passport stamp collector. Join me as I dive into all things small business marketing and deliver them to you in bite-sized, fluff-free lessons every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's get learning. Hey, welcome back to the Socialette podcast. This is episode 46, and today we're looking at the difference between Facebook ads and boosted posts in 2018, because a few things have changed recently. So many business owners make their first foray into Facebook ads via the good old boosted post. Many even assume that boosted posts are the exact same thing as Facebook ads, but let me tell you, they're two very different things. This episode, I'm going to run through some of the big differences between Facebook ads and boosted posts in 2018, and I'm going to look at whether you should be running boosted posts or not. There are a few more differences that I'm not going to cover in this episode, such as manual bidding and split testing, as they're a little bit more advanced and you don't really need to know them at this stage. Before we get stuck in, have you downloaded my free Facebook ads cheat sheet? 10 tactics to transform your Facebook ads. It's a cheat sheet with 10 powerful Facebook advertising tactics that I'm willing to bet you haven't tried yet. If you're ready to reach the right people and start running Facebook ads that actually work, this is the place to start. Download it from stephtaylor.co/46. All right, what is a boosted post? A boosted post is simply a post to your Facebook page that has been boosted, which means you've put a little money behind it to reach a few more people than it would organically. It's similar to a Facebook ad in that it's a paid ad, but there are some key differences, which I will look at in a bit more detail this episode. To boost a post, all you have to do is visit your Facebook page and click the bright blue Boost Post button. Choose your budget, choose your targeting, and hit boost. So it's very simple. Boosted posts are designed for business owners who find Ads Manager overwhelming, confusing, or complicated. But this comes at the cost of the powerful features that are available to you in Ads Manager, the ones that let you choose exactly who you want to target, where you want your ads to show, and what the goal of your campaign is, so that Facebook can actually help you get more of your desired result. The first big difference between boosted posts and Facebook ads is the optimization. When you're setting up your boosted post, Facebook only gives you the option of optimizing your post for engagement, for traffic, or for messages. Engagement means you want it to get more comments, likes, and shares, whereas traffic means you want it to get more clicks through to your website. And the messages objective means you want more people to message your page. At first glance, that sounds good, right? I mean, why wouldn't you want people clicking on your post or engaging with it or sending you a message, right? But the issue here is that the people who are liking your post aren't necessarily buying from you. Even the people clicking to your website aren't necessarily buying from you. They might not even be letting the page load before exiting out of it. Setting up proper Facebook ads via Facebook Ads Manager allows you to optimize your ads for traffic or engagement, just like a boosted post, but it also allows you to optimize for conversions, so like purchases or leads or whatever you define as a conversion. It also allows you to optimize for landing page views, which means when they actually click through to your website and actually wait for it to load. Video views, which is essentially what it says on the tin, and a heck of a lot more. Facebook collects data on all of its users. So it knows when you're more likely to click through and purchase from an ad. It knows that you're more likely to click through and purchase from an ad at 8 a.m. on a Monday, or that you're more likely to click and just browse at 7 p.m. on a Friday. It then uses this data to decide when to deliver the ads to each user. So obviously you want to get the optimization spot on. The second difference between Facebook ads and boosted posts is targeting. And whilst targeting options for boosted posts have improved, they're still not as powerful as the options available inside Facebook Ads Manager. For example, when you're setting up a boosted post, you could choose to retarget people who have visited your website. However, when you're setting up an ad set within Facebook Ads Manager, you could choose to retarget people who have visited your website, who are also female and who are also aged between 25 and 45 and living in Australia. So you can overlap, exclude, and narrow down your audiences in Ads Manager, which is something you can't do when you're boosting posts. The third difference between Facebook ads and boosted posts is placements. When you're boosting a post, it's going to show up in people's Facebook news feeds, and if you tick the box, their Instagram news feeds. Whereas in Ads Manager, you have the option of showing ads in other placements, including Instagram Stories, Facebook Messenger, Audience Network, right-hand column. There's so many different placements available. You also have the ability to choose whether to show the ads on desktop, mobile, or both. You can choose whether you only want people to view them when they're connected to the Wi-Fi, and you also can narrow it down by device. The fourth difference between Facebook ads and boosted posts is creative. Your ad creative is the stuff that the viewer sees, so the image or the video, the copy, the headline, the call to action button, etc. When you're boosting a post, the only part of the ad creative you can change is adding a call to action button. This is the button that you often see on ads saying learn more or shop now or download, etc. When you're setting up a Facebook ad from scratch inside Ads Manager, you have full control over the creative. You can test and edit different images, videos, copy, headlines, buttons, everything. And it's super easy to duplicate an ad and simply edit one small part of it to see which works best. So, given all of these differences, should you ever use boosted posts then? Well, while I'm a big believer that you should invest the time in learning how to run Facebook ads properly, boosted posts still do have their uses. They're a great way of building up social proof on an existing Facebook post, which can make running Facebook ads to the same post cheaper in the future. They're also a good way to start becoming familiar with some of the Facebook ads terminology and reporting, like words like reach and impressions, engagements, etc. If you're afraid of setting foot inside Facebook Ads Manager, don't stress. I'm holding a webinar later this month where I'll be walking you through the 5 simple steps to fast track your Facebook ad success and how to avoid the common traps that can cost you money. So stay tuned for more on that soon and hit subscribe so you don't miss out because places will be limited. Don't forget to download my free cheat sheet from stephtaylor.co/46. And if you're enjoying this podcast, I would love it if you could please leave a rating and a review in iTunes or Apple Podcasts. Thanks so much for listening. See you soon.